Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is Friday. Happy Friday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. I came over here to talk because I have my dishwasher going, and some of you say that it picks up the noise and you can hear it really well. So I thought I would do my intro in the dining room. Hopefully it's not too loud. You can hear my ice maker in my freezer. Hopefully it's not too bad. But today is Friday and it's the Gather Your Fragment. What I like to do for Gather Your Fragments people, some people watch and they're like, that's not gathering your fragments. Or I'll do a video for like HelloFresh meals and they'll say, that's not gathering your fragments. Gathering your fragments means to gather what you have without running to the store. Now, I've already gone shopping and I've already kind of planned out the month and what we're going to eat. So I have a basis for it. I already have the food for it. Some meals I have everything ready and I can do it, but like sometimes I might have something and have to kind of tweak it a little bit based on what I have at home. It's not about going to the store and buying things. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I specifically go shopping that week and get food for the weekend. So it's just more about gathering up what you have versus not at all. So I have found when I prepare for my weekend, it helps us not go out to eat as much. Helps us to have food, which works, and I don't have to cook anymore, and that is my favorite thing. I love cooking, love making meals during the week. I would make fresh meals every single day if I was home every single day and didn't have to be a mom of 7 kids at home, be a taxi mom, be a homeschool mom, be a mom that volunteers at church, be a mom that has a full-time job doing YouTube. I would do it fresh every single day, but the way that our life is, it helps to do things the way that I do them. So I didn't always do them this way, did them differently. I used to do a whole lot more homemade meals, from scratch meals way back in the day, but I was home a lot more. I didn't have to worry about running a child to college. I didn't have to, film what I was doing. It was more of just let's just get up and make food for our day. That was our goal. So it just depends on your life and your cycle and what you do. So all that to say, today is Gather Your Fragment Friday. So what I'm doing this week, we have some things planned for next week, which I'll share with you next week. So I'm kind of being very picky about what I'm gathering and what I'm getting today. And so we went shopping, got a lot of food. So we have stuff for meals. I'm just kind of like the last few days we haven't really, we had like chicken sandwiches one day and I don't even know, the next day nobody was here. And then the next day like we ate out. So there's been no food for the kids, and we had spaghetti yesterday, and the kids are like, okay, I don't want spaghetti anymore. They can do like one day of spaghetti, and it made an awful lot of spaghetti, but Greg said he would eat that for the weekend, so I'm like, all right. So what I'm gonna make today, pouring rain outside, so it's gonna be a good day to cook steaks outside on the smoker, always good in the rain, but we have enough to have each week, so I'm gonna cook some steaks in the smoker, so we'll have that tonight with, I don't know, and then steaks, whoever wants it plain. If you want some spaghetti as a side with steak, that goes really good. And I have peppers and onions, so I thought I'd saute some of those and we can make like a fajita with the beef fajita. I'd cut some of the beef in strips and do beef fajita. So that's gonna be tonight. Do I do a side of rice? I don't know, I might, we'll see. Tomorrow I was gonna do, it's all over there, everything's sitting out, the pesto. So I think I'm going to do some, like a chicken Alfredo pasta. Some I'll do just without the chicken and just do Alfredo and pesto, and do pasta. So that's gonna be our Saturday dinner. And then Sunday, I thought I would make I have yellow rice over here. It's behind the eggs. So I think I'm gonna cook that the way it is and do sausage and then have that on the side. And then I cook some broccoli we have on the side. I made breakfast already because it's like 11:30 right now, so I already had breakfast. It was really good. I'm gonna make some more. I'm gonna do these. We made these in the air fryer. So good. The kids are like, these are like McDonald's tasting. I'm like, I know. So I'm gonna cook the rest of these in the air fryer for the weekend. I had pulled out ham from my freezer, ham chunks here from, I don't even know, it's been a while since we've had ham, right? So I'm gonna do this, cook this, have some eggs, put those in the refrigerator for the weekend. I'm not gonna do, is that it? I think that's it. Let me see my list. Oh, and then I'm gonna do hummus. I pulled out pita bread right here. I have like 4 and 2 or 3 pieces. And it's kind of like, half been open, half been not, so it's a little freezery. I'm gonna cook these in the oven till they're crispy and cut them, make pita chips, and make some homemade hummus, because I don't have any hummus either, so that's really easy to make. So I think that is gonna be it. I may make more based on like, oh, let me make this, or, and then one more thing, I'm gonna make some quinoa bowls for Brooklyn, so she's got some vegan options there too. So we'll see. I'm thinking like the quinoa with black beans, corn, and tomato. That's all I kind of come up with. We'll see how it goes, but that's my basis. Will we get more? Maybe. I'm not going to do any treats right now because we have a lot of chips. We have a lot of candy right now. There's a lot of stuff. I put pumpkin bread in there. I'm kind of pull that out and eat that. Don't want to bake anything just yet because of what's happening next week. So we'll leave it at that. So I think it'll just be, that's going to be my meals. Something for dinner Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. for now. So you guys ready to get going with our day? All right, let's get going. It's like noon, so I'm gonna get going with my day. I'm going to get my earbud in and I'm going to I'll start with breakfast. Let's get the breakfast stuff rolling. So that can be done and then we'll move on to dinners. I'm not even sure what I'm gonna do for lunches now I'm thinking about it. Again, I might just leave the lunches to have leftovers. I don't know. Yes, because there is a couple Hot Pockets in the freezer and pizza. Let's just do that. Okay, breakfast and then move on to dinner. All right, let's go have a great, wonderful Gather Your Fragment Friday. It's about using what you have in your home. But if you have to run to the store and get everything you need and make something, however you want to do it. It's about making food. That's what this video is, making food Friday. So let's go have a great day. All right, let's go. All right, I'm gonna do is open my air fryer. This is easy. I'm gonna slide these in here. It's very, very simple. Throw these in the air fryer. They make them so crispy like a McDonald's because deep fried hash browns obviously are really good at McDonald's. But if you put them in the oven, they get kind of gummy. So in the air fryer, they're nice and crispy. All right, 400 for 15 minutes. That'll make it nice and crispy. Let's start easy. Eggs. I'm gonna take the rest of this ham, cook it in here. I already made some in here, so I'm just gonna put this in here, turn it on, because it's frozen. Use the side of that. Let that cook a little bit, and I'm gonna get my eggs and crack them to make scrambled eggs. I gotta crack some eggs. All right, so I'm gonna use you can use a fork or a whisker. I have a lot of eggs, so I'm gonna use this thing, immersion blender. Some fluffy eggs, add sour cream. I've never bought sour cream like this. They gave this to me because they were out of the other stuff. So add about, I don't know, half a cup in there, or like 20 eggs. Okay, so eggs are done, super simple, non-stick pan. I got some eggs and ham, and then look at delicious. Put a little salt when they come out. Look, ketchup. Who does ketchup on their eggs? Ketchup on your eggs? Mustard on your eggs is pretty good too. I grew up with ketchup on your eggs, which is weird for some people. And then we had friends come and he had mustard on his eggs, and I was like, is that good? Try it. Eggs and mustard is pretty good. Mustard? Or ketchup. It's a lot different taste. Ketchup's good too. Delicious. I'm gonna eat this real quick and then we'll keep going on and making food. I just went outside for a minute. I had to run to my car and get something, and it's like pouring rain, and I'm like, I have to smoke in the smoker and it's just like pouring. So I don't know about the steaks, how quickly I'm gonna get those done. I do need to go and do them, but I will wait on a minute. So what I'm gonna do first is do the peppers and onions and just kind of saute them with some olive oil over here. And then I looked up my Kinder's spices because I'm like, what kind of spices? So this is tequila lime, and it smelled really good. So I'm gonna try, because it gives a little bit of sweet, but a little bit of spice. So I think I'm gonna put this on it with some olive oil and saute it. So we're gonna chop onions and peppers because that's what I have. Gather the fragments, a couple onions, add onion to the refrigerator, and then we'll just saute them really easy. And this will be for the steaks that I eventually do outside. I'll cut some meat, slice it, we can do fajitas. I'm trying to use up my salt and my pepper. I just took the pepper out and it's in my dishwasher washing, so I want to wash that one too. So I'm just going to saute these instead of peeling all those little seeds off because I didn't want to do that. I just rinsed them, got most of them off. It's fine. The tiny little bit that's going to be in here, it won't be that big. So hold on, I'm pulling apart your onions as you're sauteing them. Like that's a middle piece. That's not a good piece. Just do this with your knife. All right, we're gonna saute those for a few minutes and then we'll add the other ones. I'm gonna pick up a little bit, do a few dishes. We're gonna do great. Shove your pan full of food, we'll make this. I feel like I wanna taste it. Okay, that'll be good. I don't wanna ruin it. Well, that's actually good. Thank you, Barbara. Making my food taste better. Okay, so the fajitas will be done when I can get outside, which I'm still waiting. I'm waiting for Greg to get back from my big giant umbrella. So the beef will be done. These are the peppers. I cooked them just enough. I'm gonna let these sit a little bit cool and then I'll put them in the refrigerator. And then that's another meal done. So let's move on to chicken Alfredo pesto pasta. So I'm thinking how to do that. I have some frozen chicken. I'm gonna keep this separate though so it doesn't mix. So Brooklyn can have it too, and I have Alfredo, and then I have this pistachio pesto. I don't think I need all of that. I feel like half of that is all you need. I think you can freeze it. So let me get a pot of water boiling and then I'll just mix this together because it's going to be tomorrow's dish. So as long as you cook the pasta to almost like al dente and then the sauce, mix it together. As long as there's a little bit more liquid, it'll be good for tomorrow. Okay, so my pasta came out, so this is good. What I'm gonna do now is mix. I put it in a bigger bowl because it's pretty full in this little pan. That's where I'll keep to store it. But I took my spinach out of the freezer, just crunched it so it'll break it up into pieces. I'm gonna just pour in here. I'm gonna mix in Alfredo, and I'm probably gonna do about half this pesto in here. Maybe you could do it separately, but I'll just do it all together. Put some spinach in there, mix it up. It's got this spinach noodle, so it'll be delicious. I might even add a little bit of this because, you know, why not? So let's mix it up. It'll taste delicious. Perfect. This is all gonna fit in here. This is way too
much.
Can we smush it? Look at that. Just enough. Okay, that's a good little dish, I think.
It does taste, it tastes really good.
Hopefully it doesn't get too dry. Okay, so that was what I ended up adding. I was thinking it looked too green, so I ended up adding a can of diced tomatoes in there, and then some of this buttery steakhouse because that's delicious and everything. So this tastes good the way it is, and then I have this chicken. This is already like marinated and made delicious with spices, so all I did was heat it up basically. So the ones that want the chicken can have it with chicken, and ones that just want it plain will have a really good spinach dish. So that's dinner gonna be for Saturday, all finished. Okay, so I had a little break in the weather and I was able to go outside and start my smoker. So I just went out there and put the steaks on the smoker. That's done. Like, this is probably gonna be one of my shortest. I feel like it's very short, but that's okay. That's okay, and they're easy dinners, so it's just compact and easy. So what I'm gonna do next is I have this yellow rice. I got it for $1.99 at Bargain Foods. I'm gonna cook a little bit of this, and then I'm gonna slice up these and put this together in the pan, and that's gonna be dinner Sunday. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, doing really good. So I'm gonna get the sausages cooking. Here is a bag of broccoli. I think I'm just gonna broil it in the oven, like roasted, that's what's fun. Because they like this. This we can have on Sunday with our sausage and yellow rice, so it's frozen. I'm gonna set on here, put a little olive oil, I'm gonna do salt, and some buttery steakhouse all around. Okay, doing good. Those are done. I shut them off. This is going to take a little bit longer to cook. My steak, I went outside, checked it. It's cooking, so that's good. So I'm going to do some kind of quinoa bowls for Brooklyn. We're coming up with some creativity here. I did buy quinoa, but I realized I have to mix it with some rice. I have a package right here, so I'm actually just going to mix this up, put it in my microwave, you know, because that's easy. That's easy, and my 2 pans are used up right now. So I'm going to put this in my bowl here. You just add water, olive oil, and seasoning, and cook it. 10 minutes, we can do this, it'll be easy. Okay, easy day. I'm feeling like so easy. I really didn't start until what time? It was late, like 11:30, it was really late, so it's only been a few hours. Super, and I've been talking to kids in it. So what I'm gonna do now, I've got the yellow rice cooking still, I'm waiting on that. This is gonna take 4 more minutes, and I gotta cook it for another 6 minutes. The broccoli's in the oven. What I think I'm gonna do now is I have some pita here. Kind of a sad pita that's been in the it's been in the freezer, so I'm going to make some pita chips with it. See, it's kind of like wet a little bit because it was in the frozen, got ice crystals. I'm gonna do this in the air fryer. So I'm gonna take mine and brush a little bit of olive oil on it, and I'm gonna put garlic seasoning, this stuff, my France mixture because it's got like good Italian spices, and some good old fake Parmesan cheese. Or it's not fake, it's real. It's just in a container. It's good. This is good. It'll be good on there. Put it in the air fryer, let it get crispy, and then I'll be able to have pita chips for the hummus that I'm gonna make in a little bit. So let me do my pita bread real quick. You can also put these in the oven. I'm just gonna do them in the air fryer because all the sides will get crispy and it's easy. Okay, so I had to wait for a little bit because I was using that microwave for that quinoa that was like 12 minutes while having the oven on, the microwave on. It turned my exhaust on automatically, so I couldn't shut it off. I had to wait till it cooled down, so I just sat there for a few minutes and comments. The girls came in and put dishes away, so I thought, well, I'll just have to wait. So meanwhile, broccoli's done, so I put it in 2 little containers here. This I'll just put with lids. I'll probably have this with the rice and this, what's this stuff called? Kielbasa on Sunday, so that'll be good. So this is done. It is stopping raining outside, so that's a great thing. Oh, whoa, 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 you're over here. Steaks, done. These are a little bit less, these are a little bit more. So just gonna cover these, put these in there. My pita bread are done as well, so I've got those. I'll put those in a bag. I'm like done, which is, I'm not done. I'm gonna do garbanzo beans, hummus. So I'm gonna mix that up in my blender over here. So I just pull out my recipe from my blog. Very simple. I'm doing half of what it normally is. I add peanut butter to mine. If you have tahini, which is basically blended sesame seeds, or actually I'm not done. I gotta do my quinoa bowls. Hold on, 2 more things. But the tahini, if you have tahini, that's okay. It's blended sesame. If you don't, because it's a little bit more expensive and you use like a tiny bit, usually I don't have it on hand, so peanut butter works really good. So I'm gonna put in my blender over here. I'll show you how I make it. So that's really good. Put it in there, shut my cupboard. I've got a container of hummus right here with some pita to eat. So that snack will be done. Okay, last thing is my grain bowls. And so I took black beans and drained them. And then I have corn that we had last night for dinner. And I've cut the quinoa and the rice. So just kind of fluff it with a fork. So this is a garlic one. So does that go with the black beans and corn? Sure, it can go with black beans and corn. I could have had different things, but we're gonna try this one here. Just divide into 4 little containers here, and this will be something easy for Brooklyn to grab, or myself, whoever wants to eat it this weekend. I didn't fill these up all the way because they're more of like a lunch, real small amount. So this can be served with, we have some salsa in there. There is some like queso, I don't even know, taco, street taco type dressing, whatever we want to put in here. It'll just be something easy for the weekend. So I'm done. I pulled out, remember when I made pumpkin bread? So I pulled out some pumpkin bread. So I thought I'm gonna put that out, look at that right there. Place that out so that can get eaten. I'm just gonna put that right on the counter. So if anybody so desires, they can come have a piece of pumpkin bread, but that's it in the kitchen. It's an easy day. It's an easy gather your fragment because we have things coming up. So I have enough food for the weekend. Let me show you what we have. I had one more I forgot. This is, Stephen really likes this. This is my watermelon tea. I put this in here. It'll just take a little bit and turn watermelon-like. It looks like this. Tastes delicious. And I put this in the refrigerator and we'll drink it. That'll be really, really good. So that's it. So in the hummus, you saw me using lime juice. I didn't have any lemon at all. So for whatever reason, we don't have limes or lemons or even lemon juice. So I just used the fresh lime I had, but it still tastes really good. So let's see everything that we got. So refrigerator is looking a little bare, but that's okay. This is the breakfast, the eggs, and this is French toast I pulled out of the freezer, and there is some hash browns. There's bread back there we can have with something. Tonight's food's over there. We'll go over there in just a minute. This is the hummus, a little bit of corn, and then I've got pickles back there, homemade pickles. We'll eat those as well. This is the spinach linguine stuff, and here's chicken. So this will be Saturday's dinner. There is spaghetti still, so I don't know. Craig said he'll eat that. We'll see how that goes, but definitely looking bare. I think I have a cabbage and some carrots. That's it, and just some cheese down there. So this one's empty. We've got dinner. This is going to be the rice and sausage. We'll have that Sunday with the broccoli. That's Autumn's caramel apple she made, and this is the steaks for tonight with the refried beans and fajitas. I got a little bit of eggs and some bread. Not a whole lot anywhere, but that's okay. We still have plenty of food to eat. So the kids got a bunch of snacks because of candy party. So, and we have chips. So I'm not going to feel like I need to go get more food because we just don't need to this weekend. So let me go grab my Bible and we'll read our scripture for the day. Okay, so my sticky note kind of moved. I got to put a new one in here, but I can't remember if we finished at Proverbs 26. 23, I'm gonna start it. Like a common clay vessel covered with the silver dross, making it appears silver when it has no real value. Those are the same as burning lips, murmuring manipulative words, and a wicked heart. He who hates disguises it with his lips, but he stores up deceit in his heart. When he speaks graciously and kindly to conceal his malice, do not trust him. For 7 abominations are in his heart. Though his hatred covers itself with guile and deceit, his malevolence will be revealed openly before the assembly. Whoever digs a pit for another man's feet will fall into it. And he who rolls a stone up a hill to do mischief, it will come back to him. A lying tongue hates those it wounds and crushes, and a flattering mouth works ruins. You don't want to be a flattering mouth. All right, we're going to end there. So you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Abundantly Blessed. And if not, I will see you again on Monday. So we got some big surprises coming next week. So stick around. We'll see you. Bye.